say, for instance, I wrote an article on pets and publish it on a pet website. It's because doesn't Google relate me as a person, as the author, to SEO, because that's what I'm known for and talk about. So it looks a bit odd talking about something else and publishing about something else. Is there some sort of connection between personal branding and what you usually talk about in the topics you talk about?
Not in that way. Think about all the writers who write for newspapers and write about different things every week, right? So it would be like, oh, you newspaper author, we demote you because you wrote about the local fair last week and now you're writing about government, right? They write about different things. Authors write about different things. Writers write about different things. In the reverse, though, well, two things. One, if you're a really well-named author, because I've seen people say, oh, author works because we got all this increase in search, right? We use famous people. Well, sure, if you have famous authors, their entity knowledge graph is much bigger. So they'll come back for more terms because they have much more that's related to them in the knowledge graph, right? So they know that you write with expertise already, but they do know that this person's name, but also I can put that person's name on any article. There'd be no way to prove that they didn't write it. So, it wouldn't be a trustworthy signal for Google. As far as you writing about different things, no, but if you're writing on a site that writes about all these different things, like a guest post site, then that is a signal to Google. Because the site has no niche. The site has no definites, right? It's like, oh, we wrote about puppies and then we wrote about, flags, and then we wrote about medicine, and then we wrote about, because we're guest posting blogs, right? So that's stuff they do know, but they shouldn't devalue anybody because they wrote about pets one day, because maybe I suddenly had a life-changing experience with pets and I wanted to write about that as an author. It'd be kind of wrong of Google to devalue people for that reason.
You've been listening to the Unscripted SEO Interview Podcast with me, Mark A. Preston. Join us next time as I interview more top SEO professionals.